if statements and masks. We must make the character stop when he moves into walls. You may think we do it in our character's collision with the wall. However, it is too late at that point as the character already stepped into the wall. We must make sure he never hits it. In our character's key down D when walking right, we must make sure it only happens when there are no walls next to him. We have to place an if statement in front of the code, which is a condition that must be met for the code to work. In an if statement, you simply write if followed by the condition. In our condition, we use the function place_free to check if a certain position is free. We check the position 5 pixels towards right in X and the same height in Y. If it is free, we are allowed to move right. Below this line, we write 2 curly brackets. All code between these 2 brackets will only run if the condition is met. Let's copy the code that moves the character to between the brackets. Whether there are space or line breaks around it doesn't matter. What's important is the code is between the brackets. This means every time we hold the key down D, the if statement first checks if the space to the right is free before moving. At last, go to your walls object and check the checkbox solid. This will mark the walls as non-free space. By running the game, we can see our character no longer can walk into walls when moving right. We must do the same for the other 3 directions. Moving left, we check for X -5. Moving down, we check for Y +5 and the same X. And moving up, we check for Y -5. Run the game and try it out. Our character behaves a bit weird when turning near a wall. The reason is our character sprite has a square collision mask. A collision mask decides how big your sprite actually is, not just what you see of it. In your character sprite, you may choose its collision mask. Set manual mode and the type ellipse. We want a completely round mask so we can turn around in any direction without our mask collides with the wall. We must adjust the collision mask a bit as our image is slightly wider than tall. I see the image is 42 pixels from top to bottom, therefore I adjust left and right to also span for 42 pixels total. Make sure origin stays in the center to keep turning precise. That looks much smoother. Even though it is not flawless, it is fine for now. There are many ways to code in GameMaker, and it is always a good idea to search online on topics you want to improve.